just work for free now, and libraries won't be found, 'cause there's not enough.
So as Ingrid said, this is Sala Comunitaria.
Como dice Ingrid, es la prensa comunitaria.
So what is Sala Comunitaria? That's community newsroom.
Es noticiero de comunidad.
Which really means that unlike CNN,
Se quiere decir que no como CNN,
we're PNN.
somos PNN.
We're the people-led news.
I am
Well, we'll see.
a first-generation college student.
Soy la primera generación que va al
Just
colegio.
mentioned how my father has been incarcerated
Mencioné como mi
entire
padre
life,
encarcelado.
up until last April.
Hasta el último
My mother is an
abril.
addict, still is an addict.
Mi mamá es una adicta a las drogas, todavía es adicta a las drogas.
She's gonna be struggling with that for a while.
Ella
Both
va
my
a
parents
estar
have mental health
luchando con esa clase de drogas.
challenges, and always have. And now, when I'm digging and finding out my own challenges, a lot of that can be
Simplemente ahorita encontrando mis propias luchas.
Things that trigger my mental health struggles these days are mostly due to my education and lack thereof, and the things that don't make sense, the way that they screen out or put people on tracks to be successful if you go to this school, or
¿Y cómo le haces en la educación de que si vas a una escuela de prestigio vas a tener más oportunidades de salir sobresaliente?
Studies,
Si
or
vas a una
we
escuela
don't
feíta, pues te vas a quedar no muy buen preparado.
the building of scholars to contest or to challenge the status quo of what is
Y simplemente me gustaría hacer
education
un
and what is
grupo
important in terms of
de
who
empujar
gets
para
to
atrás
provide
y
information
resistir
and
esa
research for
de qué es la
education.
educación de los escolares.
That said,
Eso
I
dicho,
participated in the collaboration between Occupy San Francisco, Occupy Oakland, and
participé
Occupy
en
Education.
lo de
We're
Occupy
bringing
Oakland y Occupy San
mass
Francisco
numbers of students on board
con
with the
San
Occupy
Francisco,
movement,
y muchos
in which
estudiantes son parte de
myself and 71 others occupied the
Nosotros,
capital of
71
Sacramento,
personas,
California.
fuimos a
and,
ocupar a
were
Sacramento,
arrested.
California, fuimos arrestados.
So it's my first
Eso es mi primera,
volunteering to get arrested for a
la primera vez
cause.
que fue voluntariamente que me fueron a arrestar.
First time being on the other side of
La primera
wanting
vez
to
que
get arrested,
estuve
not
atrás de las
getting
rejas.
arrested just because. It was a powerful time in that
Algo
we
muy
were
poderoso, un tiempo muy
students,
poderoso, donde los estudiantes
in which we were a mixed bag of students.
y éramos
Who are
diferentes,
middle
diversos,
class, but the parents
media
make
clase.
this much, and their
Los
tuition
padres
costs the
hacen
same amount of
esto,
what their parents
pero,
make.
y la tuición de la
Students who
paga
are
para poder ir al
parents,
colegio es tanto.
Students who are disabled,
Los
students
estudiantes que
who
son
are
deshabilitados
trapped between the intersections of labels on their sexuality.
y gente que jóvenes que todavía están entre los
Myself as a survivor of the foster care system, survivor of juvenile justice system,
es el sobrevivir
had decided that evening that there's a bigger there's a bigger connection between what is going on in my neighborhood
y también hay muchas conexiones lo que está pasando en mi barrio
and what's happening on the same level of what's happening on the hill in my school.
y también lo que está pasando en la misma montaña donde yo voy a la escuela.
It's already rare for me to be on campus because I am
Es raro de que yo esté ahí porque soy
poor,
una persona pobre,
born female,
nacida mujer,
trans-identified,
que soy transgénero,
smart and masculine,
soy inteligente, masculino,
and tend to be perceived.
y
And
me
I'm black.
perciben,
I'm
me
black,
perciben,
but who knows what that
soy
means?
afroamericana. ¿Pero qué quiere decir eso?
Given that I'm Spaniard and Haitian so far, what I've
Y yo
discovered in
tengo
my
sangre
heritage,
española y haitiana.
I'm always viewed as a threat. First on my appearance, my mask identity.
Siempre soy como una amenaza, definitivamente por la manera masculina que me miro.
And so when I went on Facebook, and I've gotten a number of people backlashed about my post in regards to things that just don't make sense on campus.
Y yo simplemente puse cosas en el Facebook de las cosas que no hacen sentido en la escuela, en el currículo donde estoy yendo ahorita.
I won't start from the beginning because we don't have enough time for that.
No voy a empezar al principio.
But I will say some of those basic things are some of the similar things that were said as to be demands for students.
Y son muchas de las cosas que demandan para los estudiantes.
Some of our demands were
muchas de las demandas eran
bringing back of affirmative action for students.
De traer la afirmación.
Some of the simple things were that on my campus there is not a change machine for which you need exact change for parking.
Y una cosa tan simple como el hecho de que no tiene una máquina para el cambio.
Got a $50 ticket.
Siempre le dan muchos tickets a los estudiantes por no traer el cambio exacto.
And so I essentially will be paying back the money that I get from financial aid
y simplemente
to the school.
El hecho de que la ayuda que me dieron para la escuela se lo voy a tener que dar de todos modos a la escuela en vez de para mis estudios, para mis libros.
Wrong with education.
Y está bien mal de lo que están haciendo con eso de la educación ahorita en los Estados Unidos.
Beginning in the home and beginning where people are supposed to establish parenting as the first form of educating their own children. And I think it's essential that we educate our own children. Some of the other things that are on campus that are problems is that they already charge you for your courses, and the professors haven't even put up their syllabus. They don't know what books they need. They don't know where the classroom is, or this is listed as staff if you don't have that. Things that trigger my own mental health process. OCD, I have to do things, I have to count a certain amount of things and have to have it color coordinated because that's my learning style. There are no mental health services offered on campus in terms of allowing you to go in and talk about what's wrong with the system and the structural process for it. And so you become blacklisted if you are able to kind of camouflage on campus, which I have the luxury of not being able to, even though there's 26% of our campus is African American, as compared to a population with 12%. We are a very rare campus in that we have a diversity of people on campus. But the fact that I'm queer makes me stand out in terms of being identified on campus. I want to highlight that we do have the people who are able to go into the structured education form, that there are certain things and provisions being put in place right now so that those people are also scraped off the top of the opportunity gap and the educational gap that's going on. It's a tool and a resource for me to become what I call lettered, so that I can go back in my community and have the pay that I deserve for the work that I'll be doing, which I already do in my own community, to become a master teacher among master teachers, to be able to reach different funding, different strategic ways of access to resources and information. There's a terrible disparity of what is available to people of color. There's a terrible disproportionality of who is falling out of my school. My school is failing even college students. We have a, and I love this quote, because I made it up. We have a 47% graduation rate. We have a 67% chlamydia rate. There's something wrong there in my school.